Welcome back to Third Take, everybody. We are not your first or second best NBA podcast, but we strongly believe we're your number one third choice. Very excited to be back doing a potty with the boys. How you doing?
Woo! Nice to be back.
Excellent, excellent. Well, should we dive right in? Oh, you're prepared?
Yeah.
You've been training?
Analyzing film, going over rosters. Yeah.
Nice.
Working on my jump shot.
I've been working on my random NBA trivia since you stole that one from me last week.
Well, prepare to be disappointed again.
Should we jump right into the first topic?
Yeah.
You should always be prepared to be disappointed in this life.
And in this podcast.
I don't know if you guys can tell. Jamie's kind of going through it. He buzzed his head.
Yeah.
He's having a rough time.
Jamie's doing a darkness retreat.
However, he does have an incredible hairline, if we haven't mentioned that already.
It's really nice. I'm jealous.
All right, guys, come on. Enough about the hairline. Let's get it.
All right. First topic of the day. Top 5 small forwards in the NBA today. Let's start with JSJ.
All right, I got a quick and easy list here.
Wait. Before we get started, a few disclaimers.
Oh.
Paul George and Kawhi are both small forwards because we didn't put them as shooting guards.
Right.
And DeRozan is a small forward because we took him off the shooting guard list.
Uh-huh. Jimmy's a small forward, too.
Jimmy's a small forward.
Yeah.
And, that's basically it.
Cool.
Hit it, Jamie.
All right, here we go, fellas.
Ooh.
I'm going to start it off by paying respect to the one of the GOATs. I'm not going to say the GOAT. One of the GOATs. LeBron. Oh, shit. The sun.
Wow.
The sun has gone out.
Go for it, Jamie.
All right. So we're paying respect to the GOAT, LeBron James. One of the GOATs. I'm sorry. LeBron James.
Not on your list?
We're talking Mount Goatmore. LeBron's up there.
Yeah.
But I'm not saying he's number one. Of all time.
No,
Sorry.
Where is he on your top 5 list? Though?
On my current small forwards list, he's number one.
Okay.
Number one.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I still think LeBron James is the best small forward in the league.
Wait, go 5-1 though.
Yeah, go 5-1.
Yeah.
Okay. Just kidding. LeBron may or may not be on my list. All right. Number 5, I got Kawhi Leonard.
Okay.
I still believe in Kawhi. I love the guy. And he's just dominant. He's so fun to watch, too.
Mm-hmm.
Scotty Barnes, number 4.
Oh.
I like Scotty Barnes. Young.
That is spicy.
He's a bull. He is a strong young man.
He's having a really good year.
Plays dominant, plays big.
Yeah.
And I love like a good, strong, small forward that slashes, gets to the rim. He can shoot, but he can defend. Yeah. Jason Tatum, number 3 for me. He hasn't quite bumped himself up to that top 2. And that's because top 2 are filled with, one, Jimmy Butler at number 2. And Cody, I see your face. That's right. Paul George didn't make my list, and Jimmy Butler is number 2.
And then you got LeBron at 1.
Anybody smell something?
Yeah.
I mean, good, delicious buttered cake.
All right.
Wait, don't say it. I'm going next. I'm going next.
Jamie had a blatant miss on it.
I know. I'm going next. Let me cover that miss real quick.
Yeah, 1.
All right.
Court?
At number 5.
Wait, hang on. Look at Jamie researching his blatant miss right now.
At number 5.
Yeah, you are.
No.
I will also take a healthy Kawhi Leonard. Although, if I were taking a player for this season, I might take Scotty Barnes too, just because Kawhi's so unhealthy and unreliable. He would actually be there's probably another 4 guys I would probably take for this year, just because you never know what's going to happen with Kawhi. But Kawhi healthy and playing still, I'll put him at number 5.
He's healthy right now, isn't he?
Yeah.
And
Number 4, Jimmy Butler.
Woo! Nice pick.
Jimmy Butler. Paul George also did not make my cut. Number 3.
I don't know why you guys are randomly hating on Paul George so much.
I mean, he's all right, but he's just no Jimmy Butler. You know what I mean?
All
I
the
wanna-
third take fans out there, we've had this debate for years.
Paul
Hundreds.
George or Jimmy Butler.
I want to
You
change my highly
say
disputed
we're
topic.
not going to say who's on what
Changing
side,
my
but
topic.
fans, you weigh in on this, on who is better right now, who's had the
Well-
better career, all of the above.
We'll do a whole segment on those two. That's for
All right.
another time.
Number 3, Jason Tatum. Got him in the same spot as Jamie. He's accomplished a lot. He's right there in terms of like taking that next step. I think the next step though is he would have to win a title, to be honest, for me to kind of like consider elevating him anymore. And that's because these next two guys have just done so much and are still carrying their teams. And I would just trust in any big game over like most players. And that is number 2.
I
What?
was going to say, I kind of need to go back and put someone else.
No,
Too
no.
late.
too
You locked
late.
it in, dude. You locked
Number
it in.
2, I've got Kevin Durant.
Great pick, Court.
Yeah.
I can't believe you had the insight to pick
Yeah.
Kevin
Jamie's
Durant on
got
your
him
top
at
small
like
forward list.
12.
No, you guys, I remembered KD. He's just like number 6 for me.
Yeah.
Behind Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
Cool.
Scotty Barnes and then Kevin Durant. Yeah. Kevin, if you want to come on the podcast and give Jamie a piece of your mind, we're always open to it.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah,
KD,
let us
I'm
know.
in DC right now, Berry Farms. Come and find me.
Yeah, you guys can play one-on-one. And then number 1, I still have LeBron, which is nuts that Jamie and I
Yeah.
both have LeBron in year 2021. Oldest player in the league. The Lakers are bad, but think about what the Lakers would be if they didn't have LeBron right now. They'd be like the worst team in the
Yeah.
league. Even though Anthony Davis, I don't know. Anthony Davis has been disappointing, I think, for everyone.
Wow. Interesting you guys both have LeBron. I'm going to do a little disclaimer on mine. The small forwards are so deep that even though
No disclaimer.
a
No
few guys
disclaimer.
might be lower on this list, they're still high on the top 10 overall in the league.
Yeah.
But here's my 5. Coming
Wait,
in
I
at
just want
number...
to say one thing about LeBron real quick.
Okay.
In a one game, the reason why in a one game like thing, I would still take LeBron. Like if it's like a
Do or
big
die.
playoff game, do or die, I trust
Like an
LeBron.
in-season tournament game?
I trust LeBron the most. Yeah.
Yeah. And
Still.
hey, disclaimer on my list, too. I honestly didn't put KD on there because we're beefing a little bit. And it's a personal thing. It's a personal thing. And hey, I try not to let that get into the podcast, but sometimes, so, I'll keep that between us. But
If you want to share it, it could be groundbreaking
We'll
news on
hash
the
it out
Thursday podcast.
on an episode sometime
let's
in the
just
future.
say it involves Stephen A. Smith, a steak dinner, and a few too many Manhattans.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think
Kevin
fans
was
know.
Kevin was ordering apple martinis. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to, that's some news.
All of
Okay.
a sudden, I'm on Jamie's side of this argument.
Yeah, no steal your girl factor.
Okay,
All
my
right.
top 5 small forwards in the league. Coming in at number 5, Paul George. I'm going to be real short with this. It's because he can pass, dribble, and shoot better than Jimmy Butler. Moving on to number 4.
Wait,
At number 4,
going to be on your list?
I have Kawhi still because you guys are right. He dropped 31 in his last game. If he's Kawhi, he's Kawhi, and he's number 4 for me. He's a beast. So both the Clippers wings are my top 5 small forwards. Number 3.
Feels like they should be a little bit better, huh?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. If you have 2 of the best small forwards in the
Hey.
league, top 5, why
Hey.
isn't your team number 1?
Hey, I let you
Why
guys
does the
get through
team
your
kinda
list.
suck?
We can debate the list when I'm done.
All right. Sorry.
You-
I apologize.
You had 2 other MVPs on that team, and you're not getting it done.
All right,
Yeah,
go Cody.
washed MVPs. Okay, number 3, I have LeBron James. He is older, but he's still top 5, 7 in the league right now for me. And yeah, he's number 3. He's number 3 and number 2 you can interchange. And number 2, I have KD. He's also older, but he's still balling like crazy. And those two guys, if you went LeBron 3, KD 3, LeBron 2, KD 2, interchangeable. But I have KD just an inch ahead of him at this stage. And then at number 1, and this is crazy because I'm normally the biggest hater, but I think he's taken a huge jump this year. His team, I believe, is first in the East. He's leading them, and he looks considerably better this year than other years.
Their team just looks good, and he is like the clear number 1.
Yeah.
Their team, like, I feel like just every player is doing their job really well, and his job is being like their number 1 star player.
Yeah.
Score, do everything.
On a stacked team, he's clearly the number 1, and he's still getting the hole, and he's shooting the 3 considerably better, I think, right now. His numbers are crazy, like 40-some%. But what's put it all together for me this year is his mid-range, like mid-post game, where he has these ISOs in the mid-post now that I feel like he didn't used to do, and he is killing people. And now I feel like his game's now that he has that midi, I feel like his game's very complete, and it's hard to say he's not the best small forward in the league.
I want to change one thing I said about that.
Nope.
No, not my order.
Oh.
I just said that I think he would have to win a title for him to jump to like number 1 for me. I think if he has a really good playoff run, and it's like assuming they all make the playoffs, he's like better than KD and LeBron in the playoffs this year, then he could jump to number 1 for me. I just got to see it in the playoffs one time this year. I feel he's had some better series. I don't know. I just feel like they've been more consistent in the playoffs.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't count that because it's not an all-time list. It's right now. And now he looks like the best in the league, too.
I just mean even like the last couple of years. But yeah, right now, I guess he probably does. But I don't know. I just am thinking like even for this year, if I'm like going into the playoffs, who am I riding with this year? It's still those two guys. But if he like proves it in the playoffs this year, then I might be like, okay.
I hear you.
Where's Tatum in the MVP debate today?
He's right there.
Yeah. Top, he's 3 or 4. 4?
Yeah.
Top 4, 3 or 4.
He's in the mix. He could be number 1, but he's in the top.
Yeah, he could be number 1. Especially because the Warriors have had Steph's case has probably gone down a little bit.
Steph's gone way down because he was injured too.
Yeah.
And they're losing so much.
Tatum's above Steph right now. So Tatum's probably top 3 for sure. Luka, Tatum, and Embiid or something like that. Jokic. Yeah. Jokic.
Luka and Tatum.
Yeah.
So go back to your Clippers point. They're, I think, just struggling the way the Warriors are struggling. I think it's just a little lull kind of a thing, and I think they're about to turn it on.
Ooh.
Well, where do they end up at the end of the season?
They're a playoff team. That's right.
Do they win a playoff series?
So what the hell are they turning on if they're not winning a playoff series?
Well, I'm just saying they're not
first round.
They're not. Well, they could be because
turn it on, boys. We're getting out in the first round.
You want to know why? Because they might be against the Warriors in the first round. So I'm not going to pick the Clippers. And it's like Denver, Dallas. I don't think they're top 4 seed, and I don't think the top 4 seed are really
gonna
losing in the first round. So
yeah,
it's possible. I think they have the potential to upset anybody though with that firepower.
Actually, with players like that, they probably have more potential to upset than maybe some other teams because in a series it's a little bit different than like one-off games, and if they can get it cooking together.
Also, isn't Minnesota like the 1 or 2 seed right now?
Minnesota's first, or they're tied with Boston for first in the whole NBA, and they're.
Do you think the Clippers would upset them?
Clippers could upset them for sure.
Yeah, I think so too.
Minnesota and the Thunder and the Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic are
the Magic
third in the West.
The craziest one to me. That one's the craziest one to me.
Yeah, that's so crazy.
Paulo, si quieres ver a este podcast, por favor, amigo, vení con...
I thought he was like Portuguese or something.
Yes, I don't know Portuguese, but sometimes Spanish, Portuguese.
Yeah, close enough.
We can blend. We'll get there.
Yeah. So I would say overall worst take of the top 5 is Jamie having Kevin Durant at 6 or 7. And
Yes.
best take is me having Paul George at 5 and Tatum at 1.
No,
I think
And let's move on.
All right.
seems biased to me.
The
Really?
real third take fans know.
I have one quick question though, and this is just so. What's the most talented position in the NBA right now? Centers? Because there's only like a couple good.
Let's
think
do
it's
this debate after we get through power forward and center. Let's do this debate in 2 episodes from now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty well
Sorry, I gotta
balanced
go
though.
through.
Like,
Yeah, me too.
yeah, there's a top.
That's why I
player
want to
in
do it
each
2
category.
episodes from now. I want us to like have our top 5, and then we're thinking about who we named.
I'll tell you what, I think shooting guard's the bottom. Then I think point guard, small forward, power forward, center, those are all up for debate. But I think shooting guard's less talented than the rest.
Which is like not how it used to be at all.
Yeah.
What's the all-time most talented position in the NBA? That's a good question.
Probably
We
shooting
won't cover
guard.
Center or shooting guard, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, let's keep it moving, boys.
You don't think small forwards?
I mean, after LeBron, it's like,
yeah,
I don't
LeBron.
know.
LeBron's the argument for small
Guys, we'll
forward.
leave it up for debate. All right.
Larry Bird, I guess.
Okay, what's next?
Silly debate topic.
Segment 2, random silly discussion. Wait, so what are we doing for
Girl
this?
Factor, top 5.
Is
All
it
right.
spontaneous trivia?
No, sorry. Those are similar, spontaneous and silly.
Okay.
They're
Let me introduce this topic.
perfect, Court.
Please.
Inspired by Jamie's new sexy haircut showing off his never fading hairline.
Oh my god.
We are ranking the NBA players with the most steal yo girl factor in the league. Now, let me make something clear. Steal yo girl factor is not just based on looks. In fact, it's not really based on looks at all. It's about your, as the kids say these days, your riz or your charisma and your just general overall swag and confidence. That is what we will call steal yo girl factor.
And it also their game, right? How they play.
It kind of relates to like your style of your game too, your basketball like style.
Like for
play.
example, just to give an example to illustrate what steal your girl factor is, Jamal Crawford, not a very all-time highly ranked player.
Yeah.
Steal your girl factor,
pretty high.
His game has got a lot of steal your girl factor.
Yeah.
He might be he's up there with the best of them in terms of steal your girl factor.
Yeah. Reggie Miller probably has a higher steal your girl factor than actual player.
He honestly kind of seems a little nerdy to me.
Yeah, I just remember some of those moments. He seems nerdy now. Maybe he's kind of like
Reggie Miller, if you want to come on the podcast and defend your nerdiness, you have an open invitation to join the Third Take podcast at any time.
Also, you can have nerdy steal your girl factor. Hence,
you can.
Yeah. Right. No. Court is a perfect example of steal your girl factor. On this podcast, Court by far has the most steal your girl factor.
Well, that's
Jamie's new haircut though. That's the only thing. Yeah.
No, so it's just not me then, huh, Court?
Court?
No, you're not even close.
No, absolutely not.
You're not even top 10 on this podcast.
Oh, really? What if I do that?
Yeah. Now you're creeping up.
Wait a minute.
Oh, man.
14.
Okay. All right, Cody, you know what? This is about NBA players steal your girl factor. We gotta focus on that.
NBA, Cody.
You're not in the league right now.
Anymore.
So what are we doing? Who's the most steal your girl factor in the NBA right now, or what's the question?
Maybe we should just come up with a consensus top 5.
A consensus top 5 steal your girl factor? Yeah. Okay, I think right off the top of my head, Joel Embiid.
Yeah.
Joel Embiid has steal your girl factor. His game's pretty powerful. He's always like thrusting when he scores on people.
He's funny in interviews
and
too, and talks a lot of shit. Yeah,
goes after big select. Like he's always trying for Rihanna. I think he's got quite a bit of steal your girl factor.
Yeah. Okay, he's in the top 5. Let's get our 5, and then we'll do the order. Jimmy Butler is in the top 5.
Yeah. I mean, that's where basically your only argument against Paul George is that Jimmy has more steal your girl factor
Are you
than Paul
really?
George.
All right.
Hey, we're not doing that debate now. I'm just throwing
Yes,
that out there.
we'll table that.
Yeah.
All we know is
Table
he's
that.
in the top 5.
This is the only time I'm going to fight for Paul George. He definitely has more steal your girl factor.
What?
PG.
You know what? His game,
Yeah, dude.
Jimmy's
That guy's
attitude,
so-
but Paul George's game might be the most steal your girl factor game in the league. He is the
I just feel like
smoothest
Jimmy's
dude out
demeanor.
there.
Jimmy's demeanor.
I take it back.
Yeah.
Jimmy doesn't even have that on Paul George.
I guess I'm the biggest Jimmy fan here because I think he has more steal girl factor and is a better player than Paul George. So I'm the only one on that side of the table, I guess.
I want to
But
get Jimmy and
Jimmy,
Paul
let's
George
hang out,
on
let's
the
grab a
podcast.
beer. We'll discuss.
I want them to settle it face to face on the podcast in a one-on-one. Jimmy versus Paul George.
Yeah.
The exclusive one-on-one.
Okay,
No,
so are
and
we putting
we'll
them
make
both
it
on
like
our
a
top 5?
blind dating show where it's like they have to like, there's girls who are like choosing between them and they have to like rizz them up, as the kids would say. You know what I mean?
You're so hip, Court.
Can you actually explain Riz to me, Court?
Yeah, it's short for charisma. That's all you need to know.
Cool.
Yeah.
Swag. Charm.
Rizzy.
Mm-hmm.
If I could explain it, it'd be something like this.
That, I think I have the wrong
Yeah.
idea. Actually.
Riz.
Oh,
Third Take, sponsored by Riz.
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 Okay. So are we putting them both on the top 5? Joel Embiid, Paul George, and Jimmy?
I don't think I would have Paul George, but his game is really smooth.
I don't think
More than his attitude. Yeah, his game is very steal your girl.
Actually, his attitude's pretty like chill too. Actually, yeah, his is more like
He's just smooth. He's just so smooth.
Smooth. All right, fine.
Okay.
I mean,
got anybody?
Can I just say one thing about Paul George?
Yeah.
He was dating Doc Rivers' daughter while Doc Rivers was his coach.
Okay.
That is-
Pretty-
I mean,
That is-
yeah.
steal your
Maybe
girl.
he's number 1. That's
That
pretty
is-
literal. Literal steal your girl.
Yeah, that is steal your daughter.
So does that mean Delonte West is in like the all-time top 5 for
Damn.
steal your girl?
Damn. No, that's
Yeah.
too literal.
Yeah.
Oh God. I
Mm.
mean, as far as like a single season, he's probably not on an
Mhm.
all-time list, but a single season, he might be MVP steal your girl for a single
Yeah.
season.
Like Josh Giddey is this year.
Yeah, but did you see that thing about Josh Giddey?
Well, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
This podcast does not condone grooming or pedophilia in any way.
no.
All
I
of
did
our
agree with
sponsorship proceeds will go to law enforcement against pedophilia. Yeah.
Some sort of organization, foundation. Yeah.
After a generous portion of the profits have been taken by the 3 of us.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes. So we don't get sued there.
Read the fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so we've got 3.
I think we
Before the gun stuff, I would have said Ja for sure.
Oh, Jaws got a
Yeah.
lot of steal your girl. And the gun stuff makes him not have steal your girl factor?
It's just kind of sloppy how he went about
kind
it.
of dumb.
Yeah.
It's kind of
Kinda
dumb. It's
dumb,
not like
sloppy.
cool. It's not like
Yeah.
cool.
No,
It's like-
it was pretty like try hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It seemed
Yeah.
pretty like
Oh, yeah,
I
he
don't
was
know.
trying.
He
to
lost
steal
to
your
your girl
factor.
factor for me from it.
I
That's
think
a good
so.
one.
Like
Yeah.
street style, same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was trying too hard.
Like you'd
Yeah.
fight him on the street if you saw him.
Jamie, you got one?
Oh, yeah,
We've each
take him
given
down.
a few.
What's that?
You got one?
Yeah.
I mean, Damian Lillard might be one on the list.
That's I can't believe I'm so glad
He's
you
just-
mentioned that. If
he's
we
just
forgot
cool.
that, I would have been upset.
He's just-
I mean, Dame time,
It's
the whole
just
thing.
way too
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's number 1 for me actually. That's a great one, Jamie.
Yeah. He's cool. He raps.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's just like the greatest clutch performer ever. Yeah.
He's
He's
also
got all-
just my favorite player.
Oh,
So
handsome.
I wish he was a Warrior so bad. But I mean,
guy.
yeah.
yeah.
Beautiful job.
Um,
Game.
okay. We need one more.
I don't know
Tyler
if he's top 5.
We need a white guy.
Oh, Tyler Hero. Definitely. He might be number 1. He's got a lot of steal your girl. More than anything else, he has steal your girl factor.
Yeah. He's his game is riding on steal your girl factor.
I was gonna say Luka, but Tyler Hero has way more steal your girl factor than Luka.
Yeah, I don't think
Jokic has none. Luka's got some. Tyler Hero has all the steal your girl
That's like
factor.
the levels. Yeah.
Austin Reeves, and I'd throw Chet in there too.
Yeah. I think Tyler Hero more than either of them, but those they both have pretty high steal your girl factor.
Austin Reeves is kind of like that quiet, shot. Like he's probably sliding in some DMs.
Austin Reeves and I have pretty similar kind of steal your girl factor. That's like right where I'm at. You'd be top 2 for sure.
Yeah.
You were in the league.
Me and Tyler Hero also are similar.
Yeah, I mean, you've got him on the dance moves, but he's got you on everything else. So.
Yeah.
That was crazy. What do you call that one?
Huh?
The
CeeLo Diddy.
Nice.
Yeah. Tyler Hero's definitely on the list, and maybe that's our top 5 then?
Yeah. Wait, should we rank them?
Embiid, PG, Jimmy, Tyler Hero, and who was the other one? Dame. Yeah,
I don't even think we need to rank them. That's just the top 5.
No,
we'll let the fans rank or should we rank them?
Tyler Hero at number 1.
Third take fans, if you want to submit your wife for this experiment, we'll put a link in the description. You can submit her, and
we don't support pedophilia. However, we will pimp your wife out to NBA players.
We'll also pimp your husband out. So we'll do it. We do it all.
Yeah, we've got WNBA connections as well.
Okay. So here's my order of those right there. Yeah, I'm leaving that all in. And Court will pay the price. No. Look at his creepy little face. That's steal your girl right there.
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. Oh my god. My moves are so robotic compared to Court's slithering.
Silky smooth. Like
I go
Jimmy
Tyler
Butler.
Hero, Dame, Embiid, Jimmy, PG. That's my order. 1 to 5.
I'm not ranking.
I'm just switching. Dame's number 1 for me. Tyler Hero too. But other than that, yeah.
Dame's like more of a powerhouse, but Tyler Hero, I think because it's like a little surprising, it's extra steal your girl factor for me.
Yeah, they're right there. 1 and 2. Yeah. Damn, if Dame had ended up going to the Heat, they would have had a steal your girl roster with Jimmy too and Tyler Hero.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, guys, we could go back and forth on this all day, but instead of disputing steal your girl factor, let's move on to highly disputed, the hottest part of the podcast. Oh, Jamie's move.
Transition defense coming in. That's the steal your girl factor. Let's go. Let's rank. Let's do our top 10 now.
Damn it, Court's transition D is so great. Okay, for today's highly disputed, we're testing out a new format. I'm coming up with the highly disputed topic, and then Jamie and Court will each debate a side of the topic for 60 seconds, and then they will both get 30-second rebuttals to the 60 seconds, and I will have a timer going, so if you guys try to go over, donezo. And the topic today is, which is the greatest team of all time, the 96 Bulls or the 2017 Warriors? Jamie will be defending the 2017 Warriors, and Court will be defending the 96 Bulls. And how we're going to do this is you two are going to Rochambeau right now, fist to screen like this. And let's get this straight in case our audience has any disputes about this.
It's spontaneous.
Yeah, baby.
Never know when it's coming.
Now that's some good transition D.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, lay it on us.
Lay it on us. Thanks for throwing that one up for me, Court. Laying that one up.
Thanks for subbing in.
Throw it down.
I need a little water break.
And welcome to Spontaneous It's trivia. This week, the grand prize is $517.
Holy
Funded
cow, it's going
by,
up.
and you can read down more below in the fine print. All right, here we go. We're going to make this one quick today, guys. So,
anybody
I have
smell
one
something?
question for you. I'm sorry?
Does anybody smell anything? It smells weird.
Court
No? Okay. Sorry, keep going. That's fine.
I smell a victory coming.
Oh.
That completely threw me off.
Sorry.
Spontaneous trivia time!
Yeah!
All right, here we go. This week, very quick, $517 grand prize. Read the fine print. Sponsored by. All right, and here we go. We're looking for one player in NBA history who averaged more of a separate stat than points in their career.
Oh. Okay.
What?
So like any other stat than points.
Yes. So
and only one other player did it?
Yeah. Who?
Are we buzzing in or what?
Right, sorry, hold on. Let me I'll be a little more specific for this one.
So I got one.
Who recorded more blocks in their career than they did points?
Oh, more
Oh,
blocks. Okay. Change of
Feel
scenes.
free to tap in whenever.
All
Feel
right.
free to tap in.
No, count us down.
Wait, more blocks.
Inside.
Hang on. Okay, I got it.
9,
Got it.
8, 7. Well, tap in if you got it. Corey.
Tap.
Well, you were counting down. This is the type of shit I'm talking about in this spontaneous trivia. They're
All right.
lopsided towards court, and I'm not having it.
All right. I can see how that looked a little unfair.
You did it to me last week, and not again.
I'm going to count down from 5. The
Okay.
first person to tap, they're getting it, and this is completely fair.
Tap. I'm first. I was first. You didn't say we had to wait.
Where do you
All right.
This is horseshit.
All right. Here we go. In
Go ahead,
5,
Court. You go ahead, Court.
4,
You need it this time.
3, 2, 1.
Tap. All right.
Tap.
No, I tapped.
Court.
All right. I've got 2 guesses, but I will pick one.
No,
I will pick one.
you
I'll
only
pick
get one.
I'll pick
You only
one.
get one.
I'm just saying I have 2. But
Hey,
the
Court,
one
I
I'm
think you should
going
get
with,
3 guesses.
the one I'm going with is Dikembe Mutombo.
Damn, nice guess. All right.
No.
That's a nice pick. I thought about that, but then I thought I think he's scoring points. So I'm gonna go with Dennis Rodman, who was not scoring points.
And spontaneous trivia remains undefeated.
Ooh.
Wait, can we go round 2 now? Round 2 of guesses?
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Round
No.
2. Grand prize has dropped down to a mere 50 cents.
Oh my
Good
God. Are you
luck.
gonna give us a hint for round 2 or no?
Court has the second guess, but I can always give a hint.
Court also doesn't have headphones on anymore, and we're getting a ton of feedback.
Shoot. It's because
Body lessons with Court.
I had to plug in my phone. I don't know what to do.
It's fine.
Okay.
Pay $5 to each of us.
Okay.
You can sponsor the grand prize, Court.
Yeah,
Hey,
you're sponsoring the grand prize.
The second guy I thought of, he's scoring a bit too, though. But I was gonna say Alonzo Mourning.
Okay, hang on.
He's scoring
This is a
too,
guy
though.
we can guess. It's not some obscure name like we know this person.
You should. You're a basketball fan.
More blocks. That means like they weren't scoring at all. Because if you're leading the league in blocks, you have 3.
Wait. I have 2 more.
Hold on, Court.
I have
We
2
gotta
guesses.
play by the rules. We'll give Cody 3 seconds to put a guess out there, or I'll give you another guess, Court.
All right.
In 3, 2, 1.
Okay, I'm ready. Buzzer. Tap.
Anybody?
Tap,
Gonna
tap,
tap.
tap,
Buzz.
tap,
No,
tap, tap,
Cody
tap,
can do
tap.
it because I took
Tap.
another guess already. Cody, you can go.
Luke Longley.
No.
All right, so it wasn't either of those, right?
No.
All right, round 3. I've got my round 3 guess.
Wait, what did Court
Hold
guess?
on.
I guessed
He
Alonzo
said
Mourning.
Alonzo Mourning.
Oh, That's a trash guess.
All right, let me give you guys a hint.
Wait, no, I've got a good guess.
I feel bad for you already. Are you sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait a minute. If he gets this wrong, he gets deducted prize money, but not me for taking it without the hint.
All right, we'll double the 50 cents to $1 if Court gets it wrong and then you get it right, since you'll get it.
Yeah.
Something like that.
All right.
Ben Wallace.
No, but another
Ooh.
good guess.
Yeah, dumb.
I feel like that's a good guess. He was not scoring much.
Dumb dummy. Okay, give us a hint.
You want a hint before your third guess, Cody?
Yeah, because you were going to give it.
Okay. He shares the same name as a current NBA player.
Can't be Gary Payton. He was scoring.
And it can't be
blocks.
No, can't be.
He shares the same name? What does it all mean?
Wait, what? Whoa.
If they shared the same name, they may even be related.
I think we figured that part out.
Wait. Oh! Buzz.
Cordy?
Manute Bol.
You got it, buddy!
Let's go!
Oh my god.
Winner! This is the first 3P we've ever had. That's a dynasty.
Dynasty. Now,
Congratulations.
speaking of dynasties, our next topic will be
Nice
debating.
transition offense from Court for the first time.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm versatile. I'm a versatile player.
Okay, here's the thing. Court, great job. I would have never guessed that. I didn't even know Bol was Manute Bol's son. I didn't know that. But I'm glad that he is, and great job, Court. That one you won fair and square, but the other ones, you're living a dirty little lie. Okay.
We'll let the fans decide.
You each will have 1 minute on the clock to make your case. 2017 Warriors.
All right, what are we doing again? I totally forgot with the nice transition D and O.
God damn it. Highly disputed. You're arguing 2017 Warriors. Court's arguing for the 96 Bulls, best team of all time. You're each going to have 60 seconds. Right now, you're going to Rochambeau like this. Boom, boom, boom. And whoever wins, a single Rochambeau, not a best of three. Whoever wins gets to choose who goes first.
Okay.
And that will be for both the opening arguments and the rebuttals. So it'll go, say Court wins the Rochambeau, and he chooses you to go first. You'll go first, then Court will go, and then your rebuttal will be first, and then Court's rebuttal. So
Okay.
I don't know if you want to go first or second. Up to you.
I don't really care.
We're going to Rochambeau. And wait. Before we do this, here's another disclaimer that our audience might be stupid about. When you Rochambeau, you go Rochambeau.
Oh,
You don't go Rochambeau go.
Got it.
Okay.
You go.
No rock, paper, scissors, shoot. That's a bologna sandwich. Rochambeau.
I always thought that was just in the movies. I never met anyone that did that.
I met some bad people once.
Yeah, it sounds like some
The circles
degenerate
Cody runs in.
somebody that learned how to like gamble too early in their life. You know?
Yeah.
All right.
All right, here we go.
Are you insinuating?
Rock, paper,
no,
shoot.
whoa.
Oh,
Dude. Put your fists up and I'll say row, sham, and then you guys hit it on the bow. Okay, ready? Court, your fist a little higher, Court? Yeah, perfect right there. A little bit lower, actually. A little bit, just not so drastic, a little bit higher. Yes. On your marks, get set, row, sham, bow. What? What did Court just say right there?
It's a bomb. It blows up all the other ones.
Oh, that does count. Court, you get to choose first.
Yeah.
brilliant, Court.
That is genius. Court, you get to decide who goes first.
Yeah, no one ever thinks of that one, but
Yeah,
it's a good one to choose.
yeah.
All
That one's totally legit.
All right, how long do I have?
You're going to get 60 seconds, but you just choose who goes first, Court. Who do you want to go first?
All right, Jamie goes first.
Okay, Jamie,
Hold on.
I'm going to let you know when your clock has started.
The sun went out.
And the sun is spotty out in Washington. Oh, free plug. Everything All the Time Productions sponsoring this podcast. They'll not only make your entire podcast, but they'll also do documentary-style marketing videos for you as well. You ready, Jamie?
Yeah, let's do it.
On your marks, get set. The minute started.
All right, so my argument is for the 2016-2017 Golden State Warriors, the greatest team in NBA history. And let me tell you why. Yes, the 96 Bulls may have had the best record ever. Guess what? This Warriors team, the core of it, beat that record in a previous season. Let's talk about the playoffs, though, because that's really what I want to focus on, right? The Bulls have always been known for being the best team, best franchise ever, blah, 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 because they've won all these championships, right? They've been dominant throughout the playoffs and in each of the finals that they've been in. I see it. I got 20 seconds. The 2016-2017 Warriors were 16-1 in the playoffs. They had the highest and best win percentage in playoff NBA history. And even beyond that, if we're looking at matchups, who the hell is guarding two different MVPs and two other All-NBA players? Plus
Stop. Okay. Court, you ready?
Yeah.
This is your opening argument, not your rebuttal to Jamie's.
Oh, okay.
You can do both, but I'm just saying, I don't know how you want to prioritize it.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
The 1996 Bulls featured the greatest player we have ever seen, as we all agree, even Jamie over here. It had probably the two best wing defenders in the league who could come out and guard guards like Steph Curry and trap and pressure him. They dominated every team they came across. Unlike the Warriors, they followed up their 72-win season with a championship and dominated that championship run as well. So I know the Warriors had done it, but they never put it all together to dominate from start to finish like the Bulls did. And the Bulls would be able to get physical with Steph and Clay, and no one on the Warriors can stop even Pippen, let alone Jordan. And the Bulls were still a great shooting team with Steve Kerr coming off the bench.
Okay. Pretty good arguments, boys. Jamie, you have 30 seconds to rebuttal Court's arguments, or you can add to yours, but you only have 30 seconds. On your mark, get set, go.
I do agree that MJ is the best player of all time, 100%. I will stand behind that, but we're talking about best teams, and you're telling me that, like I said, two MVPs, both in their primes, and then two other all-NBA players also somewhat in their primes for the most part. I mean, this is pre-Klay Thompson injury and back when Draymond was actually hitting backpack threes, little athletic defense. They're actually one of the most underestimated best defensive teams in NBA history as well.
Time's up.
And their playoff
Doesn't count.
16-1.
Silence.
Most dominant of all time.
Silence. That doesn't count. 16-1 was never said. Court,
it wasn't the first one.
Time starts now.
We're all more familiar with like those Warriors rosters, but I don't think people think about like how deep those Bulls teams actually were, like with Ron Harper and Tony Kukoc and Steve Kerr coming off the bench, and then of course you have Pippen, Rodman, Jordan. Like that team was deep too, and I think their star power is greater with Jordan and Pippen too. But they would Jordan, you can't stop. I feel like if you get physical with KD, if you get physical with Steph, we've seen KD collapse.
Time's up.
When that happened, when the Celtics did that.
What did we see? What did we see?
We saw KD and we didn't hear the word collapse in the argument. Okay. If you're watching this, comment down below who you think just won that debate. I want to see who you guys think. The grand champion of the first highly disputed goes to, drumroll, please, drumroll. Court. I think Court.
I'm cleaning up on this show.
Yeah, I am
cleaning up.
I think Court won. even though I think it's the 2017 Warriors personally, but I think Court won the debate because I think I wanted Jamie to isolate KD a little bit more because he's the deciding. Like, if it was the 72-9 team versus the 96, I feel like the Steph, Clay, Pippen, Jordan kind of matchup. But I wanted Jamie to lean into more like there's no answer for those guys, and there's KD, and KD is the biggest problem. Where I didn't feel like he capitalized on that enough, and Court really emphasized the toughness and the Michael Jordan being unstoppable, and where that just put him over the edge a little bit for me. So I got to give Court the championship.
The 16-1 versus 15-3 playoff record didn't do it for you? Most dominant run in NBA postseason history.
Yeah, but Court's point about how they were
won 15 straight.
72 and won the ring was pretty nice as well. So those kind of balanced where it came down to the talent, and I thought you could have out-talented the Bulls a little bit more.
What are we
talking? Hey, I gave it to Court.
What are we talking about here?
I gave it to Court, and I promise you this isn't spite about any spontaneous trivia bias. This is completely fair and unbiased, and Court just won this.
Court is very talented, as we know, because he beats you every time at everything we do.
Court doesn't beat me. Court's just over here fielding compliments from me and Jamie fighting. Thanks, guys. Okay, wow. That is crazy. And I hope you guys left a comment choosing who you think is the greatest team of all time.